Well, our celebration of Black History Month continues this morning with a look at the changes religious landscape for African Americans all across America.
Statistically speaking, Black Americans are the most religious demographic group in the country, with at least 87% claiming some form of faith.
Now, historically, houses of worship have played a prominent role in African American communities, from the push to end slavery to the struggle for civil rights.
But research shows a growing number of Black Americans are turning away from organized religion. And as 7 Action News reporter Kira Hayes shows us, many are now embracing African spiritual traditions instead.
There's herbs or roots in each one of these that correlate with whatever it is you're trying to manifest.
Yvette Wyatt is the Motown Witch.
What does the term witch mean to you?
Healer.
She opened a shop with the same name on Detroit's West Side 6 years ago, selling items like candles and herbs that aid in metaphysical work and traditional African religion and spiritual practices. Wyatt tells me in the past 2 years, business has skyrocketed.
Most definitely, especially during COVID. During COVID, I didn't get to close.
Wyatt attributes the surge to more Black Americans turning away from Western religion and embracing spirituality.
A Pew Research study confirms that Black Americans, who demographically are the most religious in this country, are turning away from organized religion in large numbers.
In 1 decade, 11% fewer Black people considered themselves Christians, and 7% more claim to be unaffiliated with any religion.
I was in a church my whole life.
Angela Williams is a prime example. She considered herself a Christian for 34 years, even rising to the ranks of minister before feeling unfulfilled.
The questions that I started asking, people didn't want to answer. What were our people studying prior to Christianity?
Williams is now an intuitive reader who practices hoodoo. Unlike voodoo, hoodoo is not a religion, but a spiritual practice unique to African Americans, birthed from the combination of different African folk magic traditions during slavery.
That was their way of dealing with their situation. Like the love work was to keep your family together.
In hoodoo, it's believed everything has a purpose health-wise and in a spiritual realm.
Mint that you might use in some kind of ritual, where the reason why you might use it is to make something happen quickly. And the reason why mint would do that is because it grows quickly.
Kala Lockhart prays to her ancestors every morning, not a deity. She started her spiritual journey 10 years ago and is also noticing more people inquiring about her root and light work, a movement Williams is excited about.
People are starting to learn more about themselves as people and how our lives should be. They're going back to more natural ways.
Because of hoodoo's growth in popularity, there is now an annual festival that's taking place in May of this year. If you'd like to learn more about it, head to our website at WXYZ.com. In Detroit, I'm Kira Hay, 7 Action News.
All right.